fans. This is Trample Damage, coming to you in the wake of our Clan War League, where we finished in second place overall. We stay in Master 3. We won all of our wars except for number 6, which we lost to the people who ultimately won, and it was totally my fault, but that's a story for another time. Make sure that you are subscribing to the channel and that you like the video, and comment down below if you have any questions or thoughts that you'd like to share with the greater global community. Try and get into a habit of giving some acknowledgement to some of the commentary that I wind up getting. I've been meaning to share I'm going to pause, there we go, replay. I've been meaning to share this base layout for a little while. I know a lot of people have island base questions, and there are a couple of different ways to attack this. I always wind up attacking everything with Hog Riders, but I wanted to share a pretty common attack strategy for handling these bases, where you got a Town Hall 12 island in one corner, so you got kind of this like 4 island base, right? Normally you're going to see Clan Castle in the center, Archer Queen somewhere near there, and the army composition, and Jack actually got very similar bases. He attacked a couple of these during the Clan War. They all basically go the same way. There's minor variations in the location or setting on the Inferno Towers. If you do have all 3 set to multi-target, doing the PEKKABoBat is a little bit trickier. But generally speaking, if you have at least one of them set to multi-target, at least one on single target, you're gonna be fine. So the general idea for this base is you'll find perimeter buildings like this that are going to be easier to take out with something like a baby dragon or with a wizard. Like, you look at the range that we have on these, this army camp would have been able to be taken down by, honestly, these could have been taken down by a couple of minions. Jack took a different approach. I normally do the Coco Loon, right? The crazy like a coconut. They are like, sacrificial beasts to get the baby dragon in there. So we got 2 baby dragons to create the funnel for us. We got 1 baby dragon that we're going to wind up bringing in right here. Now again, some people would dump a pair of bowlers or a bowler and a wizard to be able to fit a pair of balloons to make sure there are no seeking air mines here. But so we wind up with a baby dragon over there and then a baby dragon over here, which we'll get that far and then we'll take a brief break. So we get those guys down, 1, 2, 3, there we go. I'm gonna pause there. So we got key buildings down, this is going down, this is going down, and so then this is all funneling, right? Basic strategic funneling. You wind up getting P.E.K.K.as that are gonna come in here to clear this stuff up. You have your wall wrecker that's gonna come in here through the middle, and all those P.E.K.K.as and bowlers are gonna come crushing through here, where the clan castle will eventually come out, and we'll use our poison spell. And then we will protect everybody from the explosion. Now, what I've normally seen happen on these bases, normally the troops, just depending on if a skeleton trap pops up on one side or the other, or if the clan castle troops lead people one direction or the other, the P.E.K.K.as normally just tear through one of these walls and then go out that direction. In this attack, we actually split, which I was worried about when I was watching it, because troops came out both sides. But then this whole quadrant is down, and then as the attack starts getting moving, you see there are very few defenses over here, so you start a bat wave somewhere on the side where the bats have enough time to start spawning, and there are just too many of them with 6 bat spells that start tearing through these defenses, and you have a pair of freeze to keep wizard towers under control where you need them, or in the event that this was a multi-target Inferno Tower, you're freezing that multi-target tower. So we see, we'll go back to regular speed. We see P.E.K.K.A coming in over here, the wall wrecker coming in here, the rest of the P.E.K.K.as, a couple of healers in behind him to keep them going. Now when that wall breaks right there, the P.E.K.K.as say, hey, you know what, we're gonna head inside here with our friend the Barbarian King. The wall is breached, the Queen and the bowlers can come in along with the Grand Warden. At this point you'll see the majority of the troops have been deployed. Now it's about very precise spell placement. I know that people think that this attack looks exactly like it's a spam fest where you're just jamming all your bowlers and P.E.K.K.as out there, but the truth is the spells are key to this attack. Now in the beginning, what you're doing is you're getting everybody in there really quickly. You got some clan castle troops, the poison comes out to slow them down and get them down, and then we trigger the Eternal Tome. And then this is where, so Town Hall's down, you can see we got bowlers coming over here starting to shoot at these things, which we always appreciate them clearing these buildings, which will normally happen before that wall winds up going down. Either of these walls wind up getting breached, but they moved so quickly that the bowlers actually broke through this side here at the same time almost that the P.E.K.K.as broke through on this side, and so now we have the army had split. And in this moment I was like, oh no, the army split, what's gonna happen? I'll tell you what's gonna happen. We're gonna drop a bunch of bats. So the bat spells come down. You see all 6 of the bat spells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this Inferno Tower is about to be the first victim of the bats. We got 2 freeze spells. Now I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. Right here you see the Wizard Tower is focused on the P.E.K.K.as and focused on the ice column, which means you don't have to worry about protecting the bats. It died before then anyway. So this Inferno Tower cleaned up the troops that had come out on this side for the most part, so everything is sweeping this direction. And we'll go back into regular speed, and you see those bats. Munch, 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 munch. We've already got a minion over here, some cleanup troops. Some barbarians have escaped from the Barbarian King's Iron Fist. And we have bats. And this is where this is the piece you're watching, because your free spells just to keep the bats alive. They don't have to worry about the Eagle Artillery, but Jack says, I'm gonna freeze the Eagle Artillery just to keep the P.E.K.K.as alive. I think that was also just because he knows he only needs 1 more freeze spell to take this Wizard Tower, and so that was a proactive reducing damage, because the P.E.K.K.as are going to have to bang through and get this Inferno Tower potentially eventually. You note the nice freeze spell on the Wizard, bats dive down, take him out on the back end, and the rest of those bats get smashed up by the Inferno Tower and the Hidden Tesla. We can speed through this piece here. P.E.K.Ka's just P.E.K.Kalating, cleaning up on the outside. That Inferno Tower starts to go a little crazy. Grand Warden standing in there says, hey, shoot me in the back. Everybody winds up popping on through there and takes out the last building. 4-island base, PEKKABoBat, almost always going to be the right solution for this layout. Even if you got stronger walls, it just takes, look at the number of walls that they breached. Over here, we breached 0. And the wall wrecker pounded through 2 rows here, which would have taken 1 more ding of the wall wrecker to get those if they had all been max walls. They busted out the sides over here, which again wouldn't have taken much with how much beat down power those troops had. Nothing in this ring breached, only 1 spot breached here right at the very end. And so for those few wall pieces, this isn't like those really super compartmentalized bases where you're banging away for a long time and eventually get through. So there's your how to crush this base, brought to you by Jack. I read that name as Jack as Simile when I read it really fast the first time, and then my wife asked me, why did you let someone named Jackass into the clan? Because we were very, very militant about letting people in that had proper names. If you enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Check it out. Hope you guys really enjoy the content. In the meantime, make sure you tell your clanmates to check out my playlist for other town halls, and have a good one.